Hey there, it's your insider, Sindy Thomas, welcoming you into Season 2 of the Insiders Career Club. Our podcast helps job seekers succeed in their career search. We share information on different careers, and we keep those employed in the know with timely career news and advice. As an in-house talent acquisition recruiter, manager, and director, I've interviewed thousands of candidates and worked with managers to fill their positions. In over 25 plus years, I've witnessed firsthand numerous candidates fail, whether it was on their resumes or in their interviews. But you can succeed by getting help from a professional, from someone who's been on the inside. Me. Understand what employers look for in their candidates. Listen to the podcast regularly, and you can learn a lot. Our website, www.insiderscareerclub.com, has free resources for your job search. Now, for those who are serious about succeeding, you can sign up for personalized career services. We'll tailor it specifically to you to help you land that great position. Everyone knows that goal setting is important, don't we? How many of us are actually aware of the ramifications of why it's important? We understand to reach our goals means success, but there are many other factors about setting and achieving goals that either didn't get shared with us or we just didn't know. Here we'll discuss the how and why it's important to set goals in our daily lives. We won't be doing any step-by-step instructions. The information I want to share with you is based in research and will shed light on the whole mystique of setting goals. So stay tuned. I find this fascinating and think you will too. Now it's the middle of May and we're just a few weeks away from being halfway through the year. Did you set yearly goals? And where are you with them? If you've met the mark, good on you. If you haven't reached your goal, are you holding yourself accountable, or did the goal drop off your horizon? This podcast will share elements with you to include when setting goals and discuss why we need to set personal and professional goals. Why is goal setting so important? Having goals is the best way to take control of your life, even though we may disagree. This is true. Having a set of defined goals is like having the rudder on the sailboat of your life. Just like a boat's rudder helps you steer in the right direction, having goals will help you know what's important to you. It'll also help you stay on track. It'll guide you. It'll help you reach your destination. But there are more reasons to setting goals. Here they are. You become more interesting as a person. You have a spark. You've got something going on. People that don't have goals can come across as kind of uninteresting and dull. But passionate goal setters are more interesting and engaging. They talk about their goals with others. It's a way of holding yourself accountable and fuels your energy to achieve your goals. Sharing your ambitions allows others to bond with you and help you reach your desired end. In discussing your goals with others, they may offer you advice or give you important information that will help you reach your goal. Now, can I have a show of hands if you want to live longer? If you're driving, though, keep your hands on the wheel. And though I can't see you, I'll bet your hand went up, even if it was only mentally. Well, did you know that people with goals live longer? It's true. In addition, goals add meaning to your life. They fuel your inner self. They give you a reason for getting up in the morning. People with energy are attractive and motivated to live. Tony Robbins said, setting goals is the first step into turning the invisible into the visible. Nice quote, huh? Here's another. If you aim for nothing, you'll hit it every time. Having goals makes you feel like you are more in control of your life. You're making a direct impact on your life rather than just drifting along, letting life happen to you, kind of like a tree blowing in the wind. Goals give you direction. They give you clarity and focus. And as you get closer to reaching your goal, you gain confidence. It provides a level of simplicity for your life. You'll also get a sense of accomplishment when you complete your goal. They give you energy and enthusiasm. They bring you joy, and you live longer. You also learn and grow. It gives meaning to your life. Now, was there anything mentioned in those things that you want to have in your life? I've often thought that in our culture, we are more focused on hitting the goal, grabbing the brass ring, so much so that we don't appreciate the process or the rewards we gain along the way. The importance of the goal-setting process should not go unappreciated, according to Dr. Locke. This is from 2019, a study that he did. Every person's life depends on the process of choosing goals to pursue. If you remain passive, you are not going to thrive as a human being. Now, is anyone listening who doesn't want to thrive? Doctors Eben Locke and Gary Latham did a study in 1990, and they defined 5 principles for successful goal achievement in that study, and I want to share them with you now. The first principle is commitment. You must be fully committed to achieving your goals. Now that means that you're really all in, as we say. According to Locke and Latham, goal performance is strongest when people are committed, and even more so when set goals are difficult. Clarity. Set clear, unambiguous goals. You have a better chance of achieving a goal when you understand what you need to do to achieve it. Challenge. Goals have to be challenging, but they must also be achievable. We are motivated by achieving results and the possibility of reaching a goal. 4. Complexity. Goals must have the right level, just the right mix of task complexity. They should be attainable within a defined time frame, but they also cannot be too complex or they will be a demotivator. If your goal is too big or too complex, you should break it down into segments where you are able to achieve them and gain motivation to move on to the next segment. And then lastly, feedback. We need to get feedback on our progress. It helps us determine how we are progressing in the quest for our goal. Let's talk about elements of goal setting. Goal setting is associated with achieving the right conditions to reach a state of flow or being in the zone. Setting clear goals that are both challenging yet within your skill level is a powerful contributor to finding yourself in the zone. If you've ever been in the zone, you know that state of flow is amazing and one wherein you can accomplish a lot very easily. An optimistic approach to goal setting can support success. Factors such as hope and optimism significantly impact how we manage our goals. Next, goals that are both specific and difficult lead to overall improved performance. But those people that had non-specific goals tended not to perform well. They had vague outcomes and they got results lower than their capabilities. Next, social influences are a strong factor in goal selection. And then lastly, goal setting was found to be a more powerful motivator than just monetary incentives alone. And I think we kind of know that without thinking about it too hard. In the workplace, money was found to be the most effective motivator when the rewards offered were contingent upon achieving specific objectives. So what's the how and the why of why goal setting works? Well, when done correctly, goal setting is effective and critical to success. Goals give us direction by focusing attention on goal-relevant behavior. So our behavior is going to be directly aligned with what we need to do to meet that goal. Now, in 2005, Dr. Miner came up with 3 reasons why goal setting works. The first is goals energize performance using motivation to expend the required effort in line with the difficulty of the task. So to paraphrase, the process of doing and being involves, feeds us, and gives us energy to continue working toward the goal. Next, goals motivate people to persist in activities over time. So it helps sustain us. Having a goal drives us to continue toward reaching that goal. And then lastly, goals direct your attention to relevant behaviors, and steer us away from behaviors that are irrelevant or are harmful to the achievement of the task or detrimental. Goals keep us focused. In other words, we don't waste our energy on things that don't support us in reaching that goal. So, as you go through life, your goals will change as you achieve them. To have a longer, richer, meaningful, purpose-filled life is to include having specific goals to work toward and accomplish. You will also keep this cycle going by setting new goals to work on. Thank you for listening, and I hope this information on goal setting will assist you in your quest for setting and successfully reaching your goals. So glad you joined us today. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like us because your ratings matter. We'll be bringing you new podcasts every 2 weeks on the first and third Wednesdays. My goal is to help you, my valued listeners, in your job search and continue to help you right on through your work life. To make that happen, though, your support is needed. By listening regularly, we can keep this going. But you can also help by sharing the podcast with your network of friends, family, and coworkers. Ask them to listen. We're on Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and so many more. Not so podcast savvy? Tell them they can go to listen on our website at www.insiderscareerclub.com. I appreciate your support. Stay safe and take care.